2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups. Great to have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. The starters for Utah. We've got Keontae George. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Shepard. And it's Durant in at the 3, small forward. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Durant. The rebound by Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Mikhailuk. And here's Anderson. 19-footer. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Houston. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
0.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Steven Adams out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Okogie in a 2-guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Holiday. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. To the middle. Here's Nurkić. And Nurkić throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkić, from super close range.
Outside Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
For your Rockets, Aaron Holiday taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Holiday hits them both. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. George scanning the floor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Okogie. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Bailey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Bailey's got his first 3 points of the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive with that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now Marketing kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Jackson, Laurie Marketing out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and it's George in at the point. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Shepard. Durant with it. They get the rebound. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And they got the last word in this quarter.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Rockets on top, leading by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Thompson, Steven Adams out there with Smith. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Shepard in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Eason, and he sinks it.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. He's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Markkanen. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Rockets on D. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
And here's Smith. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. Shot left block. And it falls all over the rim and in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Utah calls time here. They trail by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Steven Adams.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Anderson can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Onto the floor for your Rockets.
Here's Shepard. And so it's Houston winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they